welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. I just want to say a big welcome back to everyone who has subscribed. Thank you so much for being a part of this soul family. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support of me and of this channel and of each other in the comment section, because that was the goal of this channel to begin with, to create a positive space where people felt comfortable sharing their journeys. So thank you for being a part of this soul family. And if you found yourself here for the very first time, please join us. Pull up a chair, grab yourself some snacks, a drink, a cup of tea, and we'll have a little bit of a chitty chat, because we're all friends when we gather here at my table. Today's pick a card, we're looking at your person's secret thoughts and fantasies of you. I'm going to try to keep it as PG as possible. I do have 3 piles for you to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with the Everyday Witch Tarot, I believe it's called, and this beautiful piece of malachite. We have pile number 2 here with the Modern Witch Tarot and the Carnelian Palm. We have pile number 3, and I always forget the name of this deck. I think it's called like Illumination or Tarot of the Divine. I think it's Tarot of the Divine with the palm here, the blue palm. Blue aragonite, I believe it's called. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit. Again, today's topic is going to be about a person on your mind. What are their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you and this connection? You can be in no contact, or maybe you're with this person. The context doesn't really matter. This is for the general collective. My timestamps are listed below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1 today. Again, secret fantasies and thoughts of you. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you were drawn to this beautiful piece of malachite. So pretty. Or perhaps you were drawn to this tarot deck here, the Everyday Witch Tarot, I believe. And this is your reading. The person on your mind, what are their secret thoughts of you? What are some of the fantasies that they have when it comes to you in this connection? I'm going to start with your tarot. We'll do some oracles, and then of course we're going to pull a bunch of message cards. At the end, I will do a charm cast to sort of wrap up the reading. So what does this person secretly think about you? What are their fantasies when it comes to you and this connection? I am going to try to keep it as PG as possible, because I don't want YouTube to boot me. So we have the 9 of Pentacles coming out, wanting to sort of show up reversed. I feel like they think that you're not in their league, number 1, because of how beautiful and attractive you are. It's like they put themselves a little bit below you. They appreciate where you're sitting in life, and it's like you deserve to be there. You deserve to be there. But it does kind of bother them that they feel out of your league when it comes to romantic connection. I just want to get a little bit more light here. When it comes to you, we have the Chariot at the back of the deck. Cancer energy, very strong. What are their secret thoughts when it comes to you? I feel like they really think and fantasize about approaching you with intent, because I just saw the Page of Pentacles too. Approaching you with intent. We have the Hierophant. Taurus, very strong on the board today. What is their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you, pile 1? They want to move forward in this connection. This could be a friend that we're asking about, or that you're thinking of right now. They want to move forward in this connection. And there is this sense of like the two of you are on the same level, but you're still above them, if that makes sense. So you may have gone to school with them. You may have been in the same grade or taken classes with them, because it's like you started out on the same level, but you have far surpassed them. We have the Sun, Leo energy. What is their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you, pile 1? Secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you, pile 1. Oh. Oops. The Magician. Back of the deck is the 9 of Cups. Literally, you are a dream come true for this person, like a wish that they hold in their heart. It's like with the 9 of Cups, it's like I feel so close to getting everything that I want, and this person is the missing piece when it comes to my fulfillment, when it comes to my feeling satisfied and whole and all of those beautiful things. they really just want to be able to express themselves. They have a fantasy about conjuring you up or manifesting this connection because they see you as like the light at the end of the tunnel, like the light at the end of the day. They fantasize about the two of you. Literally, in some cases, they fantasize about the two of you having a physical marriage and evolving in a very tangible, secure sense in the 3D, because they feel like they want to evolve to that point. There is also this feeling, though, that they want to be able to give you everything that you deserve within this construct or within this institution, because some of them are very focused upon that institution of marriage, because I'm just focused really hard on that Hierophant right now. What is their secret fantasies and secret thoughts of pile 1, please? Ace of Cups. You'll notice the two birds flying off together, those beautiful doves flying off together. They want a fresh new start. That cup is overflowing. Overflowing with emotion, overflowing with potential. They want, they fantasize, and it's kind of sweet actually. This person isn't really focusing on physical things. They're focusing on fresh beginnings, on emotional abundance, on providing for you. They have a very wholesome type of energy to them. Secret thoughts and fantasies. Like their fantasies are truly about, whew, King of Swords coming out with the King of Pentacles. When they think about you, they, like I said, they like to provide, or the thought of providing for you really makes them feel good. They like to fantasize about that. Here with the King of Pentacles, he wants to be the person that provides financially for you. He wants his cake and eat it too. This person could be an entrepreneur that you're actually thinking about, or they're on their way to becoming one. They could be in school right now, but they could have dreams of being more, or producing money in their own individual way through their own intent, their own intelligence. That King of Swords is often an entrepreneur of the deck, but this person seems very focused on growth. And they think about that. With the Ace of Wands back of deck, that is fantasy. That is the intent that leads to everything. And I feel like they have a plan in place for themselves. I feel like they have a plan in place for themselves, and they're trying to weave your energy into that plan, because they see, and I feel like for many cases, they honestly, the reason why they have this plan in place is because of you. For some of you, you may actually be in a relationship with this person, and they are planning for that future right now. So their fantasy is to provide that, to give you that beautiful happiness and joy that the sun represents. Their secret thoughts and fantasies, please, Spirit. Ooh. We have the Queen of Swords sitting right next to her king. It's coming out with the Death, and I can see the Moon card too. So I'm going to pull that Death card. The Death card is sometimes, you know, really fearful or feared when it comes to tarot, and it really should not be. It really should be embraced, because change is the only constant. And if this person isn't getting what they want right now, they want to change it to achieve all of this. They want to shift. They want to rebirth. Like I said, some of you are asking about a friendship potentially, or something that hasn't evolved to this stage yet. They dream about the two of you. Again, they see like a mirroredness, like the two of you are on the same level. Right now they see you kind of above them, but they want that back. They want the two of you to rule together. They think that you're very intelligent. They think about that a lot. They also consider themselves very intelligent. But they see the two of you ruling together, and that's what they really want. They fantasize about that, about a new door opening where honesty and focus is the main objective of that connection. Like you guys meet to get, it's like you guys have a meeting of minds, or intellectually you guys are a really good match. You could both be air signs as well. Whoops, I just dropped a whole bunch on the floor. You could both be air signs with those two monarchs sitting on the board. Also, Taurus is very strong here as well, so that could be a sign that resonates with you. Can we clarify the Magician, please? What are their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to this connection? There's a Three of Cups. Oh, For some of you, you could be in disconnect from this person, because the Three of Cups can really talk about reunions. Always remember, I'm dealing with a general collective energy here, so every detail can't possibly resonate with every single person in its totality, but you can always try a different pile or a different reading. But the Three of Cups does speak about reunions and the desire to sort of celebrate with you and manifest that reunion. Again, for others, Judgment's on the back of the deck, so that Three of Cups really talks about a shift in energy, moving from a friendship position and transforming it into more, because the Judgment talks about that transformation. Look at the butterflies. The cat is so playfully batting around. And the Judgment talks about, you know, creating a new version of the situation, creating a new opportunity for more, for growth, for a fresh beginning through the judgment of our past actions, through our clarity. And because this person is presenting themselves as someone very intelligent, they have seen the path that they want to take towards you, and they are resolved to make it happen. They are resolved to make this happen. They feel very confident about it, because look at underneath, Ace of Pentacles. They want fresh starts. They want new beginnings. There's the Two of Cups. Oh, I love it. Two of Cups here. Soulmate energy, connection. And that's what I mean. This person didn't focus at all on physical connection. They didn't focus on sex in any type of way. They focused on reunion, on emotional connection. This Ace of Pentacles, they want to communicate that with you. They think about that, and they want to show you that they see the value in this connection. And it's like starting at square one, moving from perhaps, again, a friendship position into more, and then letting that start as a beautiful foundation towards something huge, something abundant. Do they have some insecurity to overcome? 100%. They also feel like they could be in competition for you as well. So please take that as it resonates. What are their secret thoughts and fantasies, please, when it comes to pile one? New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. They want fresh starts. They want new beginnings with the Ace of Cups. They're a little bit fearful of risking and getting rejected. Here with this King of Pentacles, he's sometimes, you know, he wants everything without having to risk some of that security, but he's being paired with the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is a very objective thinker and someone who strives for honesty and strives for action. I just saw the separation card. Some of you could be in separation, and that's what they're trying to conjure up to, is this reunion that could lead to all of this beautiful ascension and abundance that they're really hoping for. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations are helping you to bring you both closer together. And we have that beautiful Two of Cups showing itself. I love that. Soulmate energy for some of you. If you subscribe to that idea, not everybody does. We have the honeymoon here. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This person could be fantasizing about travel with you and using that travel as an opportunity to enlighten you about their intent, enlighten you about what they want. And like I said, they are actively trying to manifest this connection. What are their secret fantasies and secret thoughts? Attachment, letting go of restrictions and fear because they're so attached to you. An addiction. And I feel like this person may be too practical to maybe even adhere to the idea of soulmates, which is why they didn't put the soulmate card on top of this Ace of Pentacles. They see it as an opportunity for more, but you're more the mindset potentially to believe in that sort of thing. We have hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. And because they're such an objective thinker, perhaps you are too, very mathematically minded. See these trees sort of started as one, these deep roots were set in, and then there's this time of separation. But the separation had a very important purpose. And if you are in separation from this person, it has created a very important purpose. And not even a physical separation, but maybe even just an emotional one. The paths will eventually cross again, and this time of enlightenment is very important because it's opening our eyes. Sometimes we're in disconnect from very profound connections because we are meant to learn something through that disconnect, and it's a lesson that we would not be able to learn if we did not experience separation. Let's get some message cards though going here. Let's take a look at how this person is currently thinking. What are some of their physical or their secret fantasies? I'm going to pull some of these cards out of their little boxes. Start with some message cards, some handwritten cards, and then we'll get into some other decks as well. Ooh. Secret thoughts of you. Am I too late for a second chance? I pretend I don't care. And you know, sometimes this Taurus energy, the King of Pentacles, can put on a pretty good show of nonchalance. What are their secret thoughts, secret fantasies? I have some growing up to do, or I definitely had some growing up to do in the past. They are trying to project themselves as someone who is well on their way. A little bit smug for some of you, or for some of them. We have a lot to go over. We have a lot to express. We have a lot to talk about here with the King and Queen. They like to mull over. Look at all of the situation from every angle. I'm afraid of becoming a stranger to you. We need to talk. Communication is so important. It will never be over for me. I am too afraid that you're going to reject me. And back of the deck says, this is the kind of love that people write about. For some of you, this definitely feels like a soulmate contract or some sort of profound connection. So please take that as it resonates. Let's get some messages here from the Eternal Messages deck. How does this person secretly feel? What are their secret fantasies for pile 1, please? I've been telepathically communicating with you. You're so different, but that's why I love you. Some people don't want to see us together, but I do not care. That's interesting. For some, again, that won't resonate for everyone, but for some of you, I don't think because we don't talk, I don't want to, because I do. So for some of you, you're definitely in a separation, and that's what they're trying to manifest. And I feel like when they get that opportunity, they won't squander it. You really have been by my side. I see that, and I cherish you for that. A sense of friendship in the past. For some of you, you may be in separation only because of COVID closures if you're currently in school with this person. So take that as it resonates. This whole twin flame stuff sometimes scares me. Not the type of person potentially to subscribe to this idea, would maybe roll their eyes at you if you were talking about it potentially. I've thought about having a family with you. They've thought about everything with you with that sunshine. King of Pentacles too is very much focused on building a foundation like that. I'm always reminded of you. Back of the deck says, I've looked into tarot readings. So maybe they're the type that they would guffaw in your face, but secretly they'd go onto YouTube and they'd be looking at tarot readings themselves, which makes me giggle because that happens a lot. It's like when a narcissist accuses you of something that they're guilty of. What are their secret thoughts? Oh, secret thoughts of you, Spirit. Secret fantasies, secret thoughts, pile 1. I wonder if I'm strong enough. If I'm brave enough to be able to express myself, to reach out with an offer, to seek out a reunion. I have too many responsibilities. I have a lot going on. I'm juggling a lot. They could be juggling school. And again, this attempt to build up some sort of business for themselves, because I do feel like some of you watching this person has some sort of hustle or some kind of home business, or they're some sort of entrepreneur. This is all I have to give right now. But that they really wanted to add that last sentence, right now, this is all I have to give, but I'm working on it. But they do definitely think that you're out of their league at this time, that they see themselves evolving to your state. I want to look you in the eyes. I want openness. I want honesty. I thought I had more time, but I do see things clearly now. They thought they had more time to act upon their desires with you in the past. The separation could have been a sudden one. We have yin. They think that you may be a soulmate, yin to their yang. Divine counterparts. What are their secret thoughts and fantasies? And more than that, honestly, Spirit is just saying, if they don't even subscribe, they want that to be the case. They hope that that's the case. They're fantasizing about that. Do you even want me back? Do you even feel the same way? Is this mutual on your end? You're a little bit out of their league. And I feel like there could be a bit of a discrepancy between your upbringing. This is a secondary message. Again, will not resonate with everyone, but I feel like financially you may have grown up with more. And I know that, see, it's just a message coming through. I'm just focused on that Nine of Pentacles earlier. You may have grown up with that, with more, so they may feel like your expectations are there for more, and they are sort of coming from a more limited scope. You feel so far away. And says, you're the one who cut me out. So perhaps you were the one with that Queen of Swords who caused the separation or who ended contact. We have Yang back of deck, which I love. Let's get my little deck. Where'd it go? It's over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this little deck instead. I'm going to reach across. So forgive my reach. Use the colorful deck instead. It's this one. Okay. Secret thoughts and fantasies, pile 1, please. We have, I would have a family with you. And I feel like they would. Feel like they dream about being that counterpart for you, being at the head of a family with you. That smile, though, drives them crazy. Something about your smile is very alluring, very adorable. I'm getting that word in my head, adorable. The separation is painful. This is taking forever. That's why I feel like for some of you it could be because of COVID closures, schools closing or something, because it's like they're anticipating a reunion, but they're waiting for word. It says the breakup was bad, I'm still healing. Could be what's causing some of their insecurities in this connection. I wish that we could turn back time. I'm afraid I've already lost you. Also, well, we got 2 more. I am wearing a mask. I'm going to fix it, but first I have to fix me. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 1, to tie up your reading, tie up all the loose ends. Spirit, group 1, please. Your secret thoughts and secret fantasies. Moon, Page of Swords, keeping tabs on you, 5 of Cups. This person has a very innocent type of energy to them. I feel like they could lack a little bit of experience at this time too, or maybe when you knew them, they lacked a little bit of experience. They're definitely dealing with some insecurities here with the moon. They're dreaming about you too. I think their dreams and their fantasies kind of sneak into the dream realm with them. That Page of Swords is somebody, again, a student of the deck. You could have gone to school with this person. There's a little bit of an emotional immaturity that they're facing when it comes to the 2 of you, and a lack of experience potentially. But they spend too much time with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and not enough time in the present energy to notice that there's still a very profound connection waiting for them within the confines of this connection. This 5 of Cups asks us to shift our mindset to one of abundance instead of one of loss, recognizing that the past is dead and gone and there's nothing that we can really do about it. The future holds all of the potential. And we create that potential in the present. All right, we have the letter E for you today. We have a chain. I think of the devil, Capricorn energy with the chain, feeling confined and not being able to express myself. We have here the Valence rune. We also have the World with a little striation here. It's like issues or stagnation or needing closure, needing connection. It's like something separated the 2 of you. We have the Star, Aquarius. We have Chewbacca here in the bowl. He has R2-D2, or not, whatever his name was. That I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I'm sorry. I don't know what this metal guy's name is. But Chewbacca in the bowl is my reminder of someone with a very narrow, defined interest. And it can be something like cosplay, or something like video games, or Star Wars, or something very, very narrowed. We have the triangle twice. Sense of potentially third-party situations. Please take that as it resonates. We also have the number 1. So January could be very significant, the first of every month. All right, group number 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with your situation, and if it did, I would love to hear your story in the comment section. I would love for you to please like this video, hit the notification bell, hit your subscribe button. All of these things really help me to bring in more content for you, really helps me out. So thank you to everybody who does that. And as a thank you, I do offer a chance to win a free monthly reading from my subscribers who comment below my videos. So please join the family, subscribe to the channel, drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading. Congratulations to Lynn, this month's winner. I'll be drawing another name in a couple of weeks. You can check out my Instagram as well. The link is below, where I offer a chance to win a free mini read over there. So connect with me on Instagram, and you can book a private reading with me from my Etsy account. The link is below. It sometimes shows up empty because I've sold out for that day. It sells out very quickly, but I keep reposting every day on weekdays, so keep checking back. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Take care. Hello and welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. All of you in group number 2, you were drawn to this beautiful carnelian palm. And this is your reading. What are your person's secret thoughts and fantasies about you and this connection? What do they secretly think about? What do they secretly fantasize about? We will start with tarot and get into some oracle and message cards, ending with your charm bowl, of course, to wrap things up. So what are their current thoughts and feelings when it comes to you and this connection? We have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is sort of like an over-the-top emotional response to the situation, perhaps to a separation, to the past. It talks about making new plans of action, though, towards our goal. So this could be somebody that you have had conflict with in the past, or maybe this is an ex that you're asking about right now. But what this card does offer us is that break of sunlight through the darkness and the clouds. It signifies that the dawn of day is coming, that morning is coming, and we can formulate a new plan of action through clarity instead of feeling overwhelmed by the situation and feeling hopeless. What are their secret thoughts and fantasies, please, for pile 2? Two of Cups. They want a reunion with you. If you're in separation from this person thinks about connecting with you again. They feel a connection. Again, it feels like they get overwhelmed when it comes to thoughts of you. I feel like it hits them like a wave. It sort of reminds me of that one card I have, the one line of that song that says, missing you comes in waves, tonight I'm drowning. It feels like that. It feels like waves of emotion hit this person when it comes to you, and it makes them feel hopeless. But it's not a reflection of the truth. I always talk about that. I talk about the truth versus a truth in a situation. It's not a reflection of the truth. It's just a reflection of their mindset at this time. But they really think about connecting with you, speaking to you even again. We have the Devil. They have a lot of physical thoughts when it comes to you too. When it comes to the sexual realm, they think about coming together with you. They think about the inability to escape this connection too. There's a certain amount of urgency that sort of is being created with the energy with this card together with the Two of Cups, because it feels like an addiction, and it feels like something they can't or don't even want to necessarily escape from, because these chains around these two people, it kind of reminds me of the Lover's card, very similar imagery. The chains are very loose. They could take them off and escape that fire, but it's like, I don't want to. It's like, I don't feel like I have a choice, because I feel like this is something that is intrinsically meant for me. That's what they fantasize, though, about. They fantasize about not being able to escape this, not wanting to escape this. And it's also like they're saying, I can't escape it. Here's the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, beautiful Nine of Cups, because they want this so badly. And I talked about this in the last pile because I believe that the last pile had the Nine of Cups as well. Because this person genuinely feels like you are the missing cup. You are the missing piece to that fulfillment, to that emotional abundance. They don't see fulfillment on outside of this connection. And they do feel like there are a lot of things that they did in the past, or maybe they didn't do in the past, that have now affected this connection in a negative way. We have the Eight of Swords as backup deck. You can notice that they're standing in this pool of water. This Two of Cups, she's also standing in that pool of water because, again, I feel like emotion overwhelms them and helps them to sort of see things not clearly. You know, they don't see things clearly, that they have more power or more room or wiggle room in this connection than their perception of the situation is. Secret thoughts and fantasies. Secret thoughts and fantasies, pile 2. Nine of Pentacles. This has very similar vibes to pile 1. There may be a message waiting for you there as well. The Nine of Pentacles, they are really, really focused on your physical attractiveness. When they think about you or when they try to fantasize about you, they can't deny the physical attraction that they feel towards you. I don't feel like they want to focus upon that. They want it to focus upon the abundance, on the emotional connection, but they can't deny that you're really nice to look at. And they think about that a lot. I feel like in the past, though, there was also instances, though, where this person didn't act because they were fearful of your opinion of them, or they were fearful of your rejection at that time. And now they really are kicking themselves. Four of Swords. Normally the Four of Swords is a card that talks about retreat and meditation and a time for healing. But this person, they look like they're sort of in pain. They look like they're really lamenting things of the past and pain from the past. Like they haven't been through the healing process yet. They've maybe started it, but they haven't fulfilled that healing process yet. And so there's almost this instinct or this thought pattern, like, I can't heal from this. This is a wound that I cannot escape from, that I can't move away from. Again, they want that reconnection to sort of solve this problem because they don't see a way around it. It's like you are the missing piece. The only thing that will turn them around is if you were standing behind them saying, hey, turn around, because they're choosing not to see things clearly right now. Secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you. King of Swords. Very similar vibes here. King of Swords, Libra energy. Aquarius and Gemini as well. Can be, we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Back of the deck is the Page of Cups with the Knight of Swords. So what do they think about? What do they fantasize about when it comes to you? What are their deepest fantasies? And it's sort of, again, has similar vibes to group 1. This one, this person has brought in a little bit more sexual energy, but the Page of Cups here on the back of the deck shows a genuine desire to find emotional abundance with you, a genuine desire to offer you up this missing cup, to bring in the emotional abundance that they feel could complete you both, because they are sort of adding you into the mix here with the Two of Cups and the Devil. The King of Swords here with all of those butterflies over top of his head thinks that the truth will set you free and create a transformation if we're willing to wield that truth. It brings them perhaps some anxiety to do so, though, but they really wish that they could clear the air between you and share what's inside of them. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Nine of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune in the future position. They really fantasize about a sudden turn of events in their favor. The universe opening up almost in a way that creates a perfect doorway for the two of you to fulfill them, and to, again, it's a dream come true. We're talking about fantasies, and that's what the Nine of Cups really talks about, is a wish that they want to bring into fruition. And they want a sudden turn of events. They want sudden communication. They want a chance to express themselves here with the Knight of Swords. Very young energy coming through in this reading. It doesn't have to be somebody who's physically young, although I feel like for some of you watching, you are. It's about an emotional, the way that you make them feel emotionally, and emotionally they feel like a kid around you. They are very desperate to save themselves the agony of being rejected by you, because I feel like in their opinion, that would do them in. It would do them in. This Knight of Swords wants to charge in with the truth. And you know, the truth, they feel like will set them free, will create a transformation. They are really confident in that, in a sense. They're really confident in the fact that there is destiny at play here, because here we have the Judgment card and the Four of Wands. Oh, the Judgment card is about a new beginning. It's like literally coming back from the dead, or not literally, but coming back from the dead, coming back into your experience. And again, that the truth will set them free. It'll create a doorway for new beginnings. For some of you, they may have plans in the future, not in the near future, because we don't see that movement, but in the future to kind of walk in with this offer, this Page of Cups, this emotional new start. You can see she sort of scooped that fish up out of the blue there. So that's how that offer could come in for you unexpectedly. This Knight of Swords wields that truth. Doesn't always know, you know, what the truth is going to bring him, but that's what they really think about. That's what they really fantasize about, is this chance to express themselves. They're hoping that that will solve their problem of this feeling of insecurity potentially that they have when it comes to you, and tame some of that fire that they're feeling. I feel like they also try to keep tabs on you if you're not in contact with them right now. Their secret thoughts and fantasies. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. They're trying to manifest that in the present here with the Four of Swords, really retreating and focusing a lot on the soulmate quality of this connection too. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I feel like this was a lesson that they have really had to learn the hard way, because with this Ten of Swords in the recent past position, it shows that they didn't act accordingly, and it brought them to this beach. Instead of using those swords for truth and speaking their truth, I feel like they were too fearful with the Nine of Pentacles. They were too fearful to risk that position that they held in your life. Because it would have been devastating if you had rejected them. I think their focus was very strong and securely on you. Look at how he reaches across and stretches out just to embrace her, because there's so much love between these two children. Somebody that you could have gone to school with as well. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And in that's what they want to do here with the Devil, with the Two of Cups. Will lead to this wish being granted. The physical connection that they think about, that they fantasize about, will lead to this dream come true. You know, they'll feel pretty smug, pretty kind of pretty confident, pretty smug in their energy if they are able to sort of seal that deal here with you. And they think it's a certain amount of destiny involved here too. What are their secret thoughts and hidden fantasies when it comes to group 2, please? We have complacency. The problem with this person is that they've allowed themselves to be too complacent in the past. They've allowed all of their fantasies and thoughts to remain in the fantasy realm, and they haven't spoken them out loud. They're starting to, and it's their insecurities that have led to that. The problem, though, is that their insecurity still exists in the present. So, joy begets joy, insecurity begets more insecurity. So we have to really adjust that energy here with the Devil if we want to shake up this complacency that has plagued them and has created this situation. And that's where the Judgment comes in. The Judgment is our tool in our arsenal. It's a tool for us to use to reflect upon what has brought us to a negative place. And we can resolve to change or heal anything that feels unbalanced, so that we can get to this Nine of Cups, so that we can get to sudden turns of events that are in our favor. Secret thoughts and hidden fantasies, please. We have perception. I feel like their fears are a little bit unfounded and have been. And it's like anything that we're scared of, our anxiety and all of these terrible thoughts, we think of the worst case scenario when we're about to reveal something or something is about to change. And oftentimes our worst fears are never, they never come to fruition for us. So their perception's been a little bit skewed, and they've done nothing but sort of torture themselves with those types of thoughts. There's a need for a transformation here. We can see that butterfly imagery happening a lot in this pile. We also have Despondence back of deck. It's like, I want change, I want movement, but I haven't actually put any action into motion to create that change. And there's also this sense of like annoyance at like annoyance at the situation, even though they are at the helm of the way that things are. Annoyance that the universe hasn't sort of shifted and made a way when we have to be that force that acts upon an object to get it into motion. So there's a little bit of irritation or frustration that this person is expressing as well. Let's get some message cards from this person. What are their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you? Here. I'm really sensitive deep down, but I put on a big front. Fearful of sharing their insecurities. That King of Swords can sometimes act a little bit pompous at times. Maybe a bit of a know-it-all. It's not a reflection of their inner world, though. Look at that Four of Swords. Inside, they're a mess. Give me a chance, please. And I feel like you would totally give them a chance, and it's their own insecurities that lies to them and tells them that you would not give them a chance. I regret walking away. Telepathically communicate with me. So definitely could be in separation for you, group 2. You don't have to be. Whoops. On the floor we have, I know more than you think. Keeping tabs on you, potentially. Oops. I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. I wonder if that's a typo, and I was wondering if it's supposed to be I'm hiding the connection for the wrong reasons because of my insecurity. Excuse me. I've been hurting without you. You have no idea. And that's the thing, is that this time of separation, the Four of Swords can really represent an opportunity to meditate and to use the disconnect as opportunity for growth, you know, to embrace the in-between. But they are not experiencing peace during this time. They're experiencing a lot of emotional sadness or feelings of being emotionally trapped, especially with the Ten of Swords. Again, it's not the truth, or it's not the truth of the situation. It's a truth. It's their truth, and it's subjective to their experiences and how they're feeling right now. I have been doing spell work on you, trying to manifest this. I do want to make things right with you. Please give me the opportunity. I feel like they are trying to potentially, again, meditate, manifest. If they are someone who subscribes to that ideology, I feel like they are trying to conjure you up, maybe even through prayer. Secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you. I'm afraid to take a chance. I'm afraid because I don't know what the consequences will be. I am watching your social media. Oops, we have an explosion a bit here. They were only 3 little words, but I was too scared to say them. And it's complicated right now. They have a lot going on in their life. We have I daydream about you. On the back it says I'm in love with you. It's like they're not ready to speak that that secondary message yet. They're daydreaming, they're fantasizing about you, and that's what we're talking about here. I'm sorry I hurt you. Please forgive me. It says you are about to fall in love. And for, like I said, the Page of Cups, back of deck, offer could be coming in for you when you do not expect it. It's just going to pop up when you're living your life. Wearing a mask in life. I should have made the first move. Kicking themselves potentially because of their inaction in the past. Secret thoughts. Secret thoughts and fantasies of your group number 2. Don't you worry, I'm on my way to you. Don't you worry, I'm coming in. I'm right where you left me. Nothing has changed since the disconnect. I'm still completely addicted to you. I'm still completely insecure. If there's been sort of a time delay here and you've been in disconnect for a while, that doesn't matter either. Nothing has changed for them. You make me feel at home. I'm getting over my fears. And here that Knight of Swords is wanting to charge in with that love offer. I'm still trying to make sense of everything though, and that reminds me of the King of Swords. That's why all of this has maintained in the fantasy realm and not in, you know, an active pursuit of what they want. It says, this just feels so hopeless sometimes, and I wish I had made better choices. The sense of like shoulda, coulda, woulda. Thinking about the past over and over again and where they went wrong, and that's what led them to that beach with this Ten of Swords in the first place. Instead of using the swords of truth for justice and honesty and clarity, they used it to sort of do themselves in, to convince themselves that it's a hopeless situation. That will shift and change. They won't feel like that forever. On the floor we have, you give me mixed signals, and I'm scared to face you. I'm scared to face you. You make me jealous, or make you jealous on the back of the deck. Let's get a few more little message cards here. Here's secret thoughts and fantasies about you. I'm afraid that I've already lost you. A self-deprecating comment from someone who may be stuck in a self-deprecation type of mood. I want you so badly because I really do fancy everything about you. I gave you the impression that I did not care in the past potentially, and that was a lie. Karmic lessons are at play here, and they're learning the lessons the hard way, I feel. Soulmates. Is that what this is? I feel like for some of you, it won't resonate with all of you, but for some of you, this person lacks experience, or at least did when you knew them. Can we start over? They may still lack experience. Whoops. On the floor, we have one that fell. Oh. And it's an important one too, because I can see it. Addicted to you. We had that devil. I can still hear your laugh. Something very different or unique about your laugh. Back of the deck says, are you still angry at me? Are you still mad? Is there a reason for them to wonder if you're mad at them, group 2? Let's get a charm bowl for you. Secret thoughts and fantasies of you in the bowl. Seven of Swords. Somebody was hiding their feelings. We have the Ace of Cups. Hiding the fact that they really wanted to have an emotional new beginning here, perhaps moving it from one realm to another realm. And the Seven of Swords, you can see sort of sneaking off with more swords than what he's owed, hiding their true intentions. The Judgment card is an opportunity for us to reflect. It does speak to this person's sort of mindset as to why they hold back their true feelings and their fantasies when it comes to you, because there's like this limited mindset. There's this sense of like fearing change, and also this like a weakness in them to create change at this time. So they may not feel like strong enough, although we have this urgency that's growing up inside of them, and then we have the Judgment in the upright here, so that could shift and change as well. But this could be one of the reasons why they held back their truth from you in the beginning, or when you were encountering this person, because they're fearful that they don't have what it takes, or they're worried about change. Oops. We have the Y and the P and the S and the F and the W and the F, or sorry, the E. We have a ice pick. So I think of the Queen of Swords when I see this, and I think about somebody who feels like they might have to thaw someone down or pick away at an exterior. It could also be a reflection of this person's inability to share their thoughts in the past. We have the stethoscope shake like a heart, so the heart chakra could be blocked. There could be a medical connection as well. We have am. I am who I am. Sometimes we forget who we are. Sometimes we forget that we're just spiritual beings having a human experience here. If we were to feel the true power that is endowed to us by spirit, by source, we would feel all of this would be for naught. We wouldn't have to struggle through all of these lessons. We have the star Aquarius. It's blue. And it's right next to this little dinosaur. So there's still hope here, but this person has a bit of a negative mindset and they're really thinking and fantasizing about you. But the blue star always represents somebody who is afraid to hope, or their hope is waning a little bit. They could be worried that they've lost the opportunity with the dinosaur because it's a form of extinction. We have a wrench in the plans here. We have a triangle. Third eye, I also think of third party situations. Take that as it resonates. We have a nickel here, a 5-cent piece with a beaver on it. Somebody could be very focused on responsibilities right now. There could have been a very long standing no contact situation as well with this pentacle as well. The year is 2006, so May or the 5th of any month could also be significant. We have a quarter here, the 25th of every month, or some month could be significant. 1995 is on that. There you go, group number 2. That's what I have for you today. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit your notification bell. It truly helps me to bring more content to you. As a thank you for doing all of that, I'd like to offer a chance to win a free reading with me on a monthly basis. So all you have to do is be a subscriber and drop me a comment below on any of my readings this month, and I am going to be drawing a name in a couple of weeks for that. So congratulations to Lynn, who won this month. You can also check out my Instagram, where I offer a chance to win a free mini read over there. And my personal readings, the link is from Etsy and it's below. And if you go there and it's empty, it just means that I have sold out for the day. I've been selling out very quickly, actually. I'm very surprised at how quickly it's been selling out. But I continually repost throughout the week, so keep checking back and drop me a line to Etsy and I can help you navigate that system. I really hope that you come back here, though, and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a lovely day today. Take care. Hello, everybody. In group number 3, you were drawn to the blue aragonite, and this is your reading. I don't even know where to tuck this. It's so big. I'll just kind of tuck it over here around the corner, I suppose. This is your reading. A message from the person on your mind. What are their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you? What are their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you, Spirit? For all those drawn to the blue aragonite. Oh, we have an explosion except for one card. We have the Four of Swords. You may be in separation from this person, and they may feel like they can't express themselves to you the way that they really want to with this card. And then they want to. They definitely want to. This Four of Swords, though, look at... Normally the Four of Swords is about retreat and meditation and time for healing, but this doesn't look like a very meditative time, a meditative and healing type of disconnect. It feels very restrictive. 8 of Wands is the communication that they want to wield, and the passion and the fire and movement and all of those beautiful things, and that's what they really focus upon. But again, there's a sense of being stuck and not being able to. 2 of Swords. What stops them from being able to express themselves? Is it fear of intimacy? Is it a decision between 2 people? You know, I'm dealing with collective energy here with the general collective, so it's more difficult to pinpoint a reason why they would feel so restricted from being able to express themselves. But you can see she's blocking her heart chakra there. Her eyes are closed. She's not seeing things 100% clearly. And this is them in that meditative state. This is them, you know, focusing upon what they want here. They want to talk with you. They fantasize about that and about wielding fiery communication. For some of you, they even dream about traveling to you. So you may be far apart. There could be a big distance between the 2 of you. But it's like, it doesn't matter. It's like, no matter if absence makes the heart grow fonder, that's exactly what's happening here, because it's like, no matter the distance, that they're still on fire when it comes to you. Ace of Cups. They really think and fantasize about a new emotional start with you, group 3. They want to feel the fulfillment of that love. They feel like you could be the missing piece. And here you can see they're like this hand is extending and just pouring up, filling up that cup. They feel the absence of you. They fantasize about being able to not have that feeling of loss and emptiness inside of themselves. Six of Cups. Oh, my favorite. I love the Six of Cups. This particular Six of Cups. Look at how gorgeous. He's, you know, these two people are reaching towards each other. They want to be generous with each other. They want reunions. They want to be together. And something separates them. This is a soulmate card. This is somebody who fantasizes about the past a lot and thinks about the past a lot when it comes to you. And they don't even, maybe even see things 100% clearly anymore, because your essence, your energy has just created such a strong impression for them that they put you up on a pedestal, and that is where you will stay. They want reunions. They fantasize about that. They fantasize about seeing you again, about communicating with you again, and creating an opportunity out of that reunion as well. We have the Page of Swords, back of deck. That's the student of the deck for me. This person could be someone that you went to school with. It's also an indicator potentially that they are someone who wants to connect with you and who could be watching you on a social media platform. Other secret thoughts and fantasies, group 3, please. The Wheel of Fortune coming out, showing itself with the Page of Swords. We're going to pull the wheel. They feel like it may be destiny, or it's like they missed the boat when it comes to destiny. It's like this was the one chance I had potentially at happiness, and I may have missed that boat with the Wheel of Fortune. It's this, I'm just focusing too on the spider web imagery in behind this character. It's like we weave our own destiny. Certain things, certain people are meant to come into play. Certain people are meant to cross our paths, but we weave our own destiny with those opportunities given, and they feel like they may have lost an opportunity. They think about that a lot. And it creates an urgency of movement, and that's what really creates that sense of like, I don't want to waste an opportunity if given that chance again. The Empress. The Empress can represent motherhood, so you may be a parent if you're watching this. You do not have to be. But the Empress, what they think about and fantasize about is about putting you up on that pedestal where you belong and making you aware that they are putting you there. Like they want to show you, tell you that they feel like they're your soulmate. They want to put you up on that pedestal and make you feel abundant. Closure, success, the world. They fantasize about fresh new starts with you. And it's innocent. You know what's been very interesting about the last, especially particularly this pile and pile number 1, is the innocence surrounding it. You know, when we're talking about, you know, we're giving them the opportunity to look into their thoughts and their fantasies, and they're not going to raunchy places. You know, they're not going to really fiery, I mean, they're thinking about it, but their focus is on the emotional loss of you, or the emotional desire for you, or the idea and the concept and the knowledge that you are a counterpart, someone to be cherished. Queen of Cups, yeah. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, lots of emotion with that Queen of Cups. And here's the 10 of Cups with the King of Cups. Oh, Knight of Cups, my goodness. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, that is emotional energy, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, as I just said with the Queen. That's the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You may both be water signs. You don't have to be. But look what is on the back of the deck. That is what they think about. That is what they hope for. That is what they fantasize about. That is what they assume you are able to give them, or what the two of you are able to achieve together, and only together, too. It's like there's nobody else that they could have that with but you, and that's what they think about. That's what they want. That's what they hope for. The Judgment, it's like I've had time to realize that maybe I stopped myself from pursuing this when I should have. I'm recognizing the mistakes that I made, and now I feel like I want to rectify them. I fix it. I want a new start. I want a fresh opportunity for new beginnings. They don't know how to get to that place. This Two of Swords, they don't see a way right this moment, but that's what they're thinking about. That's what they're fantasizing about. How do I make this happen while minimizing the risk to me? And I know that sounds terrible, but minimizing the risk to my heart getting broken, or my heart getting rejected, because it would be a profound rejection here. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Six of Cups. I'm sorry about the noise. It's garbage day. Six of Cups with this card could mean, especially in the future position, there's intent here. Group 3. There's intent here for reunion. There's intent and desire. Some of this thought and fantasy could be working as a manifestation tool towards a reunion for you, because there is such a profound amount of chemistry. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Sometimes the Two of Swords, right, plopped in the center here, they could have intent to come towards you, intent for reunion. But sometimes, sorry, I'm trying to wait for that truck to sort of pass by. Sometimes the Two of Swords indicates a choice and a decision, and having to make a decision, having to make a choice, sometimes between two people. So take that as it resonates. That is not for everyone. We do have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And that's why I'm speaking to somebody specific watching, that one of the things that they think about, fantasize about, is their necessity to free themselves from a situation currently to create motion, to create movement, to create abundance with you. Secret thoughts and fantasies of you. What do they secretly think about? Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. That beautiful Empress is sort of the embodiment of that. She is, and here's this Queen of Cups sitting on the bottom of the ocean, this ocean of eternal love, where their happiness, where their abundance lies. They feel like they would be in a safe place with you, that you could nurture them and they could nurture you. It's like a beautiful balance between the two of you. Flame tree, the start of something new. That Eight of Wands in the center. This is what they're really focusing on in the present, which could lead to beautiful abundance in the future, because they may feel a little bit trapped, but the rest of the energies are so focused on growth and movement that it could be the start of something new for you, pile 3. We have a hidden gift here as well coming out. Sadness and ending, which brings a new beginning. Having to potentially leave something behind in order to create movements here. That ending could just be leaving behind their insecurities, leaving behind mistakes of the past, and acting with their new knowledge upon opportunities in the present and future that will create more abundance as well. Let's get some message cards from this person. What are their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to pile 3? Ooh. I've thought about living together. I've fantasized about having everything with you. I have a gift for you. And you'll notice here in the Six of Cups, it is about being generous too and gift giving. And look at how he's reaching down to her, wanting to give her something. They could be coming in with an offer. I have been telepathically communicating with you. It says, I do talk about you as well. I feel like people who are close to them might be sick of hearing about you, if I'm honest. I feel like they do talk about you to the people who are closest, if they have the ability to express themselves freely, and they're tired of hearing about it. The thought about explaining myself and apologizing scares me, because I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. And I feel like it could be because of missed opportunities, of things I did not do in this connection. I didn't express myself. Maybe they acted in ways that led you to believe that they weren't interested, that they didn't care as much as they did. And that was honestly, they're saying that that was a folly of youth, is what I just heard in my head. That was a folly of youth and inexperience. They were ill-equipped to handle their feelings. I'm situating this karmic situation, that Two of Swords. Some of them are stuck in some type of situation where they have to make a choice, and that can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people, so please take that as it resonates. I'm going to take action. I'm just planning the approach. That fantasizing, all of those positive vibes towards you in the present are leading to this potential reunion in the future, which it's what we do with these potentials. It's what we do with these reunions that can lead to this emotional abundance. So that's why tarot is such a beautiful tool. Kind of gives us a roadmap that we can go by, but we don't have to stick to. You will hear from me soon. Back of the deck says, I've been thinking about taking a trip with you. That Eight of Wands can sometimes indicate air travel. So please take that as it resonates as well. What is their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you, group number? Oops. I should have made a first move. I should have acted when I felt compelled to in the past. I'm afraid to take a chance, and that was something that they have had to reflect upon. I feel drawn to you like a moth to a flame. We have I want you, and then back on this one it says losing you is my biggest regret. They were only 3 little words, but I was too afraid to say them. And now it's complicated. You know, when they had the freedom to say them, it was insecurity that stops them. And now that they have maybe the, you know, the emotional security to be able to express themselves, something else is physically stopping them from wanting or being able to express themselves. I'm trying to avoid disaster. And I'm trying to move forward. Back of the deck says, I did think I had more time in the past. What are their secret thoughts and fantasies when it comes to you, group 3? Ooh. I wish I believed in me like you do. I should not have treated you like all of the rest. Oh, there's 4 here. I want to look you in the eyes. They want to see you again. That's what they really think and wish for and fantasize about. They want to see you again. Yin. The Yin card really speaks to that other half of themselves, you know. They look at you like they missed out on the chance to have their other half in their life. Secret thoughts and fantasies about you, group. Woo. I see things clearly now. Hindsight is 2020, and these have been very painful lessons for them to have learned. They had to learn things the hard way. And oftentimes, sometimes, like that's usually the case, isn't it? We have to learn things the hard way. I thought I had more time. I think that was one of the other cards as well, wasn't it? I thought I had more time to deal with this. And just like anything, we wait for the perfect moment, and that perfect moment is when we create it. We have to create that perfect moment for ourselves. We are fated to meet again, and that's what they're really focusing on, is this intent to reunion, because they know or they feel that their emotional abundance is inside of you, is in this connection. I am afraid of where this path leads, though. There's insecurity and fear. Back of the deck says, I shouldn't have doubted my intuition. I shouldn't have doubted how I felt in the past, and I should have acted upon it without delay. Let's get a few more cards here from the bright deck. Secret thoughts and fantasies, please. Oh, this one was to come. I'm stuck right now. I'm stuck in indecision. I'm stuck and not able to see things 100% clearly with that Two of Swords. You don't know what to do. You don't know what you do to me. It says, I have no right to, but I get so jealous over you. And when I wrote this card, I was really thinking about situations where other people were maybe involved in a situation, involved with other people, and still felt jealousy towards, you know, whatever situation you may be in, whether you're in a relationship or not. They get jealous even though they themselves may have, you know, reasons for you to be jealous. I'm going to fix it, but I'm going to fix myself first. I'm addicted to you. I just heard the song Addicted to Love in my head. Might as well face it. There's nothing they can do but face it. Trying to make sense of it all. Please give me time. Let's pull a couple more for you, group 3. Have you forgotten me? I feel like they already know the answer to that question, but they want the reassurance. Please forgive me. have, I'm afraid you won't like the person that I've become. We also have here, the breakup was bad, I'm still healing. So losing you potentially, if there was a breakup in the past, or something that they've had to recently heal from, has been very difficult. It says, we were friends first, and I missed that, on the back of the deck. Let's end with a charm bowl for you, group 3. There's secret thoughts and fantasies about you in the bowl. Group number 3, please, Spirit. Oh, we have the beautiful Empress, the Devil, Capricorn, the Emperor. Ooh. They don't feel like there's anything they can do to escape this connection, and their fantasies are all about you. They're all about this divine feminine, divine masculine counterpart, and this sort of partnership that you guys have on an energetic level. They don't feel like they can escape it. They feel drawn to you. They don't feel like they want to even escape it, because they could, or they feel like they would maybe have the power to, although that might be difficult, because both of these people have a chain around their neck, but it's pretty loose. They could actually escape this fire, this tether, this torment sometimes that kind of comes up about that devil, if they chose to, but they're like, there's no escaping it, because this is my person. They want to put you on that pedestal. They want to be the one that sort of supports you in everything you do. And if you're the divine feminine and they are the divine masculine, they really want to bear the brunt of emotional burdens for you. That's coming through. They really want to be the one to hold you down in every way. They want, and not in a negative way, but in order to sort of make sure that you can bloom, they're willing to sort of put their own emotions and stuff in check. This is someone who wants to grow with you. We have the U. We have 2 J's, JJ, U and JJ. We have the ring that says forever friends, and like I said, that back of deck said you guys were friends first, potentially here. And this is a puzzle piece. Half of the friends, it says forever, and a friend of mine has the other half of this ring. A divine counterpart, the missing piece. We have the world marble here, which is desired and needed, this desire for closure, for connection, for success. We have the bunch of grapes, which is a symbol of friendship. Minnie Mouse bow, again, a sense of youth or being children together. We have the Holy Family here, Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus in the bowl. A sense of family in place potentially, so please take that as it resonates. Children could be a factor here. We have a forget-me-not, worried about being lost to time. We have the fish in the bowl too, which is a symbol like the 10 of Swords for me, which is letting go of old ideas or feeling hopeless about a situation. But if we were to clearly look at the situation with open eyes and with objective thought, we would see that we could formulate a new plan of action towards our goals. We also have the little red cherries here. I think of virginity when I see that. I know it's immature, but I think of virginity. There's also 2 cherries there, a sense again of connection, soulmate energy. What else? Anything else here? Oh, the curled shell. The curled shell that the emperor, or that the high priestess speaks through. The curled shell holds secrets in the tip of that curl. We can't see what's down there. And just like the high priestess, she holds wisdom. She sits upon wisdom that she carries with her. She doesn't always want to share her emotions. All right, group 3, that's what I have for you today. If this resonated, I would love to hear about your story in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please throw me a like. It really helps me out to bring more content to you. Please hit your notification bell and subscribe to my channel. As a thank you to my beautiful subscribers, to everyone in my soul family here, I do offer a chance to win a free reading with me. All you have to do is hit your notification bell, subscribe to this channel, and drop me a comment below on any of my videos. Congratulations to Lynn, this month's winner. I'll be doing another draw for that in a couple of weeks. And I actually offer a chance to win a free reading, a mini read over on Instagram. So be sure to follow me on Instagram. You can check out my schedule for personal readings on Etsy. If you go there and it's empty, it just means that I've sold out for the day. So please return. I keep reposting every day. I know people are getting frustrated, but it's been selling out so quickly. There's not much I can do about holding slots through that platform. But keep checking back and connect with me, and I'll try to help you navigate the system. But I really, really hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a beautiful day today. Take care.